Big news from Jake Fishner that makes it seem like VJ Edgecomb is the first option for the number 3 pick right now. It's said that they have been impressed with his work ethic, personality, and interviews. He went to dinner with Morey and other Sixers higher-ups. Even Tyrese Maxey, sources say, flew in for the occasion. The Sixers are certainly intrigued by what type of defensive complement Edgecombe could provide their all-star guard. The funny thing is, I tweeted an hour before, I'm down for Ace or VJ. Don't really see the point of Trey Johnson if you believe in Maxey and Jared McCain. MHC76 had a good point as well. I think it's either VJ or a smoke screen to get Charlotte to cough up assets to jump one spot for VJ, and the Sixers get Trey at 4. I don't think Daryl is dropping to 6 or 7 the deeper into this process we get. Also, another little nugget that came out in this report from Mark Stein is Ace Bailey did not work out with the Sixers yet. Obviously, it's still June 11th. They are expected to work out with him. So yeah, that could mean nothing, but also maybe it means that they care more about VJ currently. But honestly, I guarantee you a report comes out this week that Ace Bailey is currently visiting the Philadelphia 76ers, so I don't think it's too crazy. The more I watch VJ, the more I fall in love with him, I'm not gonna lie. As you guys know, the problem with me is I can watch someone's highlights and I like anyone pretty much. Or I can talk myself into anyone. Like I said before, I talked myself into Al Horford on the Sixers. However, I tweeted on June 4th, I feel like Edgecombe being so unique makes people think he's got limited potential. Like realistically, there is no comp for VJ. And I think because of that, he unfairly just gets put into a category where he's just going to be a hustle defensive player. And that's just not the case in my opinion. Look at this Reddit comment. It's pretty funny. Guy has the handles of Jaylen Brown. Obviously, he needs to improve his handles for sure to reach his potential. I'm not debating that. But guy has the hops of D Rose. Guy has the defensive prime Tony Allen. Guy has the quickness of Leandro Barbosa. Guy has the competitive spirit of Kobe Bryant. Guy has the driving ability of D Wade. He has elements of so many different players, but there's just not a comp there. And because of that, it could be scary drafting him. But the thing about him that the Sixers need is he has an unlimited motor. He hustles 24/7, and that is an element that the Sixers badly need. I think going through the Joel Embiid era, we have dealt with players with low motors, James Harden, even Joel Embiid, George Niang, Seth Curry. Like, I'm kind of sick of that archetype. I want defenders who can do a little bit of everything and hustle nonstop and never get tired. Because if you look at the Oklahoma City Thunder, you look at the Indiana Pacers, they are filled with those types of players. And I think naturally fans of basketball love to value offensive firepower more than everything else. But the thing is, rebounding, passing, hustling is just as important. So yeah, you might not have the shot making of Trey Johnson or Ace Bailey, but who do you trust more to get a loose ball? Who do you trust more to get that rebound to seal the game? Who do you trust more to lock up the opposing team's best perimeter threat? That's the real question here. And for me, I look at his three-point jump shot and I really buy it. I saw his head coach from Baylor was on PHLY yesterday, and he was saying he believes he's going to be a 40% three-point shooter in the NBA, and I totally agree. Just look at it. I don't care about the numbers, and also his off-the-dribble three-pointers really messed with those numbers, and also a slow start from deep messed with those numbers. Tyrese Maxey was a terrible three-point shooter, but if you watched him shoot the basketball, you're like, oh, it's there. And everybody uses his pull-up shooting against him, and I'm saying, okay, missed him in college, I could care less. At least he has it in his bag. He's 19 years old, and because he went 3 of 10 on pulled-up jump shots in college, we're expecting that he's never going to be able to do it at the next level. Like, what are we doing? And I've noticed Daryl Morey is really making it a point in his past previous draft picks, making sure that they have a strong work ethic. Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain both were applauded for that in the pre-draft process, and it carried over to the next level. Personally, right now, I'm fine with either VJ or Ace at the number 3 spot. I can also talk myself into Trey Johnson, don't get it twisted. But if it was a life or death situation, I'm having VJ and Ace in a tier of their own compared to Trey Johnson. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments section. Have yourself a great day and peace out.